you don't get the show?
And the first one, 1983, was Cabbage Patch Kids, which I had no interest in Cabbage Patch Kids, but I do remember they were big. I know that. I remember the TV show.
I actually had one, believe it or not.
For what? What'd you do with it?
Well, that was the thing. Is like it was one of those things. Like they were like really well made, which was really cool. But it was like that like phase where like I got one, and I don't know if it was more of like, hey, I wanted to have like the imaginary friend, but not like an invisible person type of a thing. Yeah. And it was funny because I probably like held on to it for about a year, and I remember like I was just like, whatever, give it away. My mom's like, fuck that, I ain't giving this shit away, and she held on to it for a really long time. I don't think it was one of the original ones, but it was like when it was that craze. Like it wouldn't have been one of those ones that if she would have kept it, it would have been worth like a ton of money. Because I know like the original ones were like fucking.
Oh yeah, it was like when they're like the Beanie Babies before Beanie Babies.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
You remember My Buddy?
God, yes, I remember My Buddy. That was I'll never forget that was the thing is I think. It was the Cabbage Patch thing was before My Buddy. But it was one of those things that I think like My Buddy did that whole like, and I remember they came out, I think it was like a couple of years after like the huge Cabbage Patch Kids craze. I think they wanted to do that, like cash in, like, hey, people are starting to just forget about Cabbage Patch Kids. Let's come out with another one. And then they had like My Buddy and they had fucking Kid Sister.
Yep, Kid Sister, yeah. You know, it took him a while to come out with a black My Buddy, so it's kind of weird seeing like little black kids dragging along a white boy. Yeah.
white boy with red hair.
This is my brother. Oh, really?